Hi friends, it's Anna. I'm here with another week of odd angles to record another Empties video. I've got projects spread out all over the desk for some craft projects, and I really didn't want to drag wax stuff out on top of it, but I'm here. But you won't have this odd angle for a very long video tonight because I don't have but a handful of empties to go over with you. And so I'm gonna pop off camera for a minute, grab these empties. We're gonna go over them real quick, and then I promise I'll get you out of this weird position. Okay. Pop up. These up over here. First thing, and I'm very proud of this, is my clamshell of Turning Red from Disney. Now you'll notice I put this on with a paper to say Turning Red, and I just stuck it on there. I did not glue it, I did not anything. This is actually just stuck to the clamshell. But if I pull this back, you can see I have peeled the sticker off because if you know me, I do collect the first of every Disney clam that I finish. I save for myself. Following that, I actually take them, and there is a hospital charity project that I work with. So I do save every Disney clamshell that I ever empty. Now sometimes I do it beforehand, especially the ones I'm gonna save. I actually peel the stickers off and put them in my book, and that's the ones y'all see like this. But if I'm gonna use it for that hospital project, oftentimes what I'll actually do is just cut the clamshell off right here and take the whole piece in to do the projects that we do. But I emptied this up, and the reason I'm so proud of this is this was not a favorite scent of mine. And so the first cube I did on its own, and I said, okay, I don't love this scent, but I'm not one to throw bars away. I've only ever had one bar that I ended up gifting 7 cubes of because I could not stand it. It literally, the one cube I melted made me nauseous, and that was the Cookies for Santa bar that was in our Scents of the Season a couple years ago now. But I know everybody's noses are a little bit different, so I gifted those cubes for some friends to try. But this one, it didn't make me nauseous, but it definitely was not a favorite scent, and I was like, 7 more cubes to get through. So I tried different mixes with it. I mixed it with all kinds of different scents. This week I had 3 cubes left of it, the bottom row of 3 here, and I found my favorite mix for this bar. Of course it was with the last 3 cubes that I had, but it's so good. And Melissa, you should try this on your melters mixers. If you can get your hands on a bar of Turning Red, you should try this. I did 1 cube of Turning Red to 1 cube of Vanilla Bean Buttercream. In the same warmer, actually it's still going in these 2 warmers in here. Now, I had a set of it going in my bedroom in my Snow White warmer, and that's gone because that element warmer has only been off in over a week now. It's only been off for about 3 hours while we were out this evening for supper and picking up groceries. It will turn off again in the morning when we leave for church. But this week we've had somebody home every service because my mom had strep. So she would stay home, so the warmer stayed on. But, so staying on, those element warmers can stay on pretty much 24/7 as long as you're home. And they, because there's such steady, like, power to them, they throw the wax, but they also, I feel like they do burn through the fragrance oils, evaporate them a little bit quicker. So, but I don't mind that because I have a ton of wax and it's worth it to me to have that Snow White warmer. So I'm super thrilled with that. And I've had her for months, but I just got to set her up last week. Long story, won't go into that. But, so my turning red in my bedroom is now gone, but it's actually still going in here. It's so good. It takes the kind of sharp tang. And I know people were even saying this smelled like a tang drink powder. A lot of people. And I could see that. But the mixing it with vanilla bean buttercream took the tangy sharpness of that note, which, see, in the clamshell, like, just even the clam on its own is definitely a note I don't love. But the vanilla bean buttercream took that sharpness and creamed it out. And it made it basically like a, we love to make these cakes. My family loves to make these cakes. You take a yellow cake mix or like a white cake. We like to typically do yellow. Take a plain butter yellow cake mix and then we'll put a dry Kool-Aid packet or a dry Jell-O packet into the batter. And then we bake that cake. So we make the cake mix by the directions. But then we add in either a dry Jell-O packet or a dry Kool-Aid packet. And then we'll take just a vanilla frosting can and frost that cake when it's cooked and cooled. And I love to eat those. I've never, like, I guess there's so much going on with the cake mix that I've never smelled what it's really smelled. You know, if I picked up on that sharpness when we poured the powder. But I could see it. I can understand where people come up with that. So and we love to make them in the summertime because your Jell-O flavors and your Kool-Aid flavors are typically fruit flavors, right? So that's one of our summer dessert treats. And kind of spring, summer, and kind of, I don't know, we're definitely still having cold weather, but it's been the weather's been kind of back and forth this week, and I was just like, I kind of want to bring the spring vibes. Now, it's supposed to rain all weekend. It's already started raining and it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. I will have warm, cozy scents going this upcoming week. But I put the vanilla bean buttercream together and it smelled like if we had taken that tang powder or a similar Kool-Aid and made the cake with that powder, and it was really great, and I loved it. And for again, Melissa, for your melters mixers, try that. I know you have loved playing with different mixes, even for bars that are hard to get. So if you can get your hands on a bar of Turning Red, I would suggest trying that mixer and letting everybody hear your review on it as well. Then I have a couple of testers that I've used up. These are sad because this was Apple Teeny Splash, which was just a really, kind of made me think apple martini. I think that's where they came up with the name apple teeny. I think it was supposed to be like apple martini. It didn't really have an alcohol note, but I did almost get that almost fizzy feeling that can sometimes be in, that essence of an alcohol note. But Apple Teeny Splash, which was in last year's spring and summer catalog, it will not be returning, and so I went ahead and melted my tester a couple of days in my bathroom mini warmer, because there's no point in holding on to testers that people can't get, because there's no need in letting them smell and test a scent. And then this one, technically this is still available for a few more days. This is available through the end of this month. But this is our, oh gosh, can you see? Mickey Mouse and Friends scent. For those that excuse me. For those of you that love our Disney bars, club them, because the only Disney bar that is currently in our catalog, that is staying in our catalog come March 1st, is the Winnie the Pooh 100 Acre Wood Bar. Disney only allows so many items, so many units of an item to be sold before they make us switch it up in the catalog. But because our licensing with Disney is good, you can still get those bars in your club. So if you love the Disney bars that are currently in our catalog, start a club, put them in it, so that you can continue to get them. Now, I will tell you, beginning of March, we'll go over what's in the new catalog. Disney's not leaving the catalog, we're changing what's there. But you won't be able to get this Mickey Mouse and Friends unless it's in your club after this month. So again, went ahead and used the tester, because no point in having a tester for something people can't buy. Then I have a few Bring Back My bars. And these are these I have two that are from the June 2023 Bring Back My bar, and one that was from this previous Bring Back My bar that we just finished in January. And honestly, y'all, these are old. Like, the label was peeling off of this bag. But this, I know number 6 on this was Fuzzy Blanket. And number 13 in the June Bring Back My bar. This was Plum and White Woods. These are, and so I had 1 cube. You see these little bitty bags. I had 1 cube tester sets. It's a thing that my team does. We divide up our Bring Back My bar kits, because not everybody can order a whole kit, so we divide up our kits. So I have 1 cube tester kits. But these are a couple of the cubes that I've done in my bedroom in that Snow White warmer recently, because they have like sleepy time lavender notes that have been really nice. Now that I have a warmer that literally, even in the bedroom, can stay on, because there's not enough light for it to affect anything. And then this one, our team tried a different way of labeling the Oh, this was just a really fresh one. I don't know what it, oh, I think this might have been whipped vanilla. Or no, what was it? Lavender vanilla? It was either, or this one might be the lots of lavender. Because I feel like I'm getting a little bit fresher vibe. But my teammates had tried something a little different, and instead of making the stickers, they tried just writing with a Sharpie on this plastic. But the oils from the cubes leached enough to make the Sharpie bleed when we couldn't read it. But this was one of the lavender ones from this Bring Back My Bar that we just had in January. This was, and I am loving having these cubes that I can just pop in, and they go for 24 to 48 hours, basically continuous. I don't turn the warmer off to change the wax. I pull the dish off of the heating element, set it off to the side, let it start to harden, pop the wax out of her little thing. In doing it with the light bulbs, I used to have to turn the warmers off, let the dishes cool, blah, 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 blah. I've discovered that I don't have to do that because the way her little well dish is, the wax isn't so close to the top that I worry about getting liquid wax on me. Even though I know it won't burn, I still don't want that mess, right? I just pick her little dish up, set it off, and it starts to cool, and I pop the wax out and put a new cube in, put it right back on the thing. The only time that warmer is turned off is when no one is in this house. And I'm loving it. It's actually getting me through my wax a little bit quicker. Even if it is only one cube at a time, and people tell me that I'm still too stingy with my wax and I need to be putting more than one cube in a warmer, but I don't know. I've always just done one cube at a time, and I don't see me ever changing with that, but I am getting through, unless I'm doing mixes, and then I will do multiples. But I am getting through my wax a little bit quicker with having an element warmer now, so I'm really proud of that. Anyway, that was again me taking a very short Empties and making it almost a 20-minute video. So here we go. We talked about 6 items, and I made an almost 20-minute video. That's insane, y'all. But thank you for bearing with me. Remember, friends, that I love you. And until I see you again, please have a blessed day on purpose.